Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Fareed. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab, and there's room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Throws to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Under fire. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Rush is on him. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies!
One of the reasons this
UConn going back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the run.
Touchdown, UConn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in. UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. It'll be 3rd and long. QB draw. Got the 1st himself. Turning it on. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's caught downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UConn! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires it down the seam. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Courtney. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Touchdown, Huskies! And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard.
UConn going back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Makes a connection. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Might be looking to run. That's reeled in. It's Paul. And they're able to make the tackle. The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Moves away as he feels pressure. Looking for room at the 30. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything.
Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's...
The UConn offense goes back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the RPO game. And
trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Across midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Porter. Oh, what a cut! And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Porter. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. First down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, UConn. If these guys want... Poor starting field position here for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, UConn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something.
UConn going back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nice move there. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, the design QB run is now a staple play in college football, and it's because they get more blockers involved. And when you got athletes like this playing the quarterback position, it's a no-brainer. Just let him go do work. You saw on that play.
And this defense...
And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing here.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Great patience in the pocket, not getting antsy. Got his man downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single.
And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be... Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Going right to work up top. He's going to let it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live it.
Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fires to the right. He's got it. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.